Hello and welcome to Gena Moon. This is your mid-monthly tarot reading between now and the end of the month. Without further ado, let's jump right into your dominant energy, and you are starting with the dominant energy of the drum roll. So you have here patience, okay, with the number 14. How does the number 14 resonate for you? The number 14 is equal to the number 5. Right now you're going through a lot of changes, or soon will be going through a lot of changes, and the universe is saying be patient. Be patient, don't grow restless, because this is going to require some kind of patience, okay? See how this beautiful flower is growing from out of her hands? It started off as a seed, but this woman here, she's been, very patiently focused on that seed that now it's sprouting into this beautiful flower. So be patient, because something here that you might be growing restless about, like, is this ever going to grow? Is this ever going to happen? Is this ever going to move? What's going to happen here? It will, but you need to stay patient. Okay, let me know in the comments below how that is all resonating for you. If you see the number 555, 505 anywhere, then that is a representation there where you're going through a lot of changes. Be flexible, stay flexible, but also be patient. Okay, let's go and jump into the tarot. I will be taking a look at your past, present, future position, what is coming towards you. Also, what is in your challenge position, how to overcome that challenge, and what's in your opportunity. Okay, let me know in the comments below how this reading is all resonating for you. Even if it's just you commenting an emoji, that will help support the channel, because remember, the new YouTube algorithm has been unsubscribing a lot of my subscribers, hiding my channel, shadow banning my channel. So again, comment down below, like the video, subscribe to the channel, give it a thumbs up. It doesn't cost you one thing. Thank you. All right, so you could be dealing with the sign of Taurus. I see the sign of Libra. It could also be the sign of Capricorn, whatever sign this is. Doesn't have to be exactly those, but at the bottom of the deck you have here the Empress. Now with the Empress here at the bottom of the deck, yeah, the Empress is a very patient energy, right? Whether you are male or female, it doesn't matter. The Empress is the energy of the divine feminine. How can you embrace and embody this energy of the divine feminine? This is the opposite of taking action, the masculine energy. It's more so about being patient, right? Being patient. It's very similar, because this Empress here, she is actually pregnant. So it's like that little seed that I told you. You're planting a seed and you have to wait in order for it to sprout. 9 months in order for this woman to give birth. Okay, whether it's giving birth to a connection, to a relationship, to a job, career, business, idea, whatever this is, stay patient. Also, this is all about self-love, self-care, nurturing, doing nice things for yourself, and learning how to attract what you want by doing so more effortlessly, learning how to allow things into your life rather than always controlling the outcome, rather than always taking action. That is the energy there of the divine feminine. Okay. Now I'm also seeing here that in your challenge position, since we're going to be going into different positions, the way that the readings work here on my channel, for those of you guys who are new to the channel, welcome. I do general reading, so this could be literally any area of your life. Could be love-related, career, family, finances, friends, coworkers, a boss, a child, an idea that you have, a project that you're working on, whatever area of your life this is pertaining to. However, I do see here that, in your challenge position, again, since we're going to be going into different positions, for some of you guys, this might resonate for you in your love life. For others, this position might resonate for you in your career. This other position might resonate for you in your family life. This other one could be resonating for you in any other area of your life. Or this entire reading could just be 1 or 2 or 3 or whatever specific areas of your life. You take the reading however resonates for you. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay, so as I was saying, in your challenge position, you have here the 8 of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, the 3 of Pentacles. So yeah, I see that it's challenging for you to walk away from something or someone who has disappointed you, whether it's emotional related, whether it's a disappointment that is financial related, whatever this is, it's some kind of a disappointing energy, something here that didn't turn out the way that you expected. Now I'm seeing here also delays. You are experiencing a lot of delays, which is the reason why you might be growing restless, right? You might be saying to yourself, gosh, when is this going to happen? When is this going to happen? Is this ever going to happen? You're wanting to give up, you're wanting to take action, you want to do to resolve it. And this is saying stay patient, because I see here that the timing is way off. This is not meant to happen for you right now. There are still lessons that you need to learn. There are still experiences that you need to have before you receive what you really want. I'm seeing here that also for some, it could be challenging for you to negotiate or work something out with either a group of people or one particular person. You guys may not be seeing eye to eye. There may be some kind of differences in ideas, differences in the way that you view the situation. And so I see here that part of that has to do with that disappointment, right? You expected things to go one way. They're not going in the direction that you wanted them to go in. Things are changing. Allow for these changes. Be flexible. Okay. Stay flexible. But I'm also seeing here that it's hard still for you to walk away. It's still difficult, whether it's because there's an emotional attachment there or because it's hard for you to let go of a false safety attachment. We're going to see when we clarify. Let me know in the comments below where this is happening. Is this happening in your career, love life, family life? What's going on here. Now, you also have here the 5 of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, and the 9 of Swords in your recent past. So in the recent past, I see a great disappointment, either a regret, either you invested into something or someone and you ended up regretting something, or somebody did something in the recent past and they ended up regretting it. I see here, however, that for some, it was some kind of a business partnership. For others, it could have been some kind of a stable relationship that you invested in for a long time, whether you invested money, time, energy, love, whatever this is, but you started to struggle with it. It's like you were the only one giving to that situation. You were the only one providing for it. You were the only source of stability, even though you thought that that situation was giving you stability. I'm seeing here that also this kept you up at night. It caused a lot of restlessness, a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of anxiety, overthinking, that kind of vibe. Let me know in the comments below what that was all about. In your current dynamic right now, currently speaking, happening right now, you have the 10 of Swords, the 4 of Swords, and the Queen of Cups. So right now there's some kind of a painful ending, okay? Some kind of a painful ending, whether this happened already, has been happening, or will be happening. I'm seeing here that this painful ending is going to give you the opportunity to finally heal, to finally think things through. Okay, for some, you might be fearing the worst is going to happen when this is telling you, nope, the worst has already happened. The worst is now behind you. Okay, so don't fear that something even greater is going to happen, in a bad way, because it's not. I see that this is some kind of a completion, some kind of a final ending. Yeah, it's not easy. Give yourself some time to heal, to recover, to reconsider whatever this is. The reason why this may not be easy for you right now is because there are emotions attached to this. There could be the fact that, you're still, there's still some kind of emotional attachment from your part, or the other way around. Maybe there's some kind of emotional attachment from the other party towards you. And so there's something here where, yes, right now you're experiencing some kind of a painful ending. It's not easy for you to overcome this energy right now. Okay. There could be also an individual in your life right now who is very caring, very loving, but they're not really showing much emotion. We're going to see when we clarify. Now, in the near future, you have here the World, the 10 of Wands, and the 9 of Cups. So the near future, something here is going to end. Okay. Completion, you're going to graduate from something or somewhere. Maybe you've been studying something and you're headed towards graduation. This can also be some kind of rite of passage, that kind of vibe. For others of you in the near future, you're going to put an ending to a situation that has been very, very draining for you. It's like you've been shouldering a burden that you need to let go of. And this was never supposed to last this long. This burden was never supposed to last as long as it has lasted. And that's exactly why you're now in the near future, you're going to tie up those loose ends, and you're going to say to yourself, you know what, I feel different now. I'm not the same person anymore. It's like perhaps you tried, or you have been trying to stay in there, in that connection, situation, business, job, career, project, relationship, family situation, whatever this is, but you're going to feel so different that it's like you're no longer the same vibration. You and that environment are no longer matching in your vibration, you and that person, you and that group of people. So you're going to tie up loose ends, close out that chapter, and jump into this new version of you, or this new version of your life as well. I just saw a spider. It's like literally right in front of me. So if you see a spider, that for some is an indication, work on yourself, work on your creativity, work on your career. Okay. What I usually do with spiders is I grab a little cup and I put him in the little cup and I take it outside. We'll get to you in a little bit. Okay. But look at that, wish fulfillment, the 9 of Cups. So I see here that, yeah, you're going to get what you want. You're going to end up getting what you want as soon as you put an ending to that situation that has been burdening you, right? It's like you've been shouldering this burden that you need to let go of. You need to drop the burden, let go of a false safety attachment. Okay, because you are the one who is keeping yourself safe. God is the one keeping you safe, not that attachment. That's just an attachment. And that's how you're going to get what you want. Your wish is granted, your wish is fulfilled. Okay. Now, who and what is coming towards you in your opportunity? You also have here the 7 of Cups, the Devil, and the Queen of Swords. This could be Capricorn for some, not for everybody, whatever sign this is. So with these other energies, you will be having some kind of an opportunity coming towards you to finally free yourself from some kind of toxic situation, whether it's a toxic job, career, connection, a toxic person, a family member, friend, a boss, a coworker, whoever or whatever this is, something very toxic. I see that also as part of your opportunity. Right now, you might be feeling like you don't have any other option. You might be feeling like, well, I don't have any other option but to stay in this toxic environment job or in this toxic connection. But you will have more than one opportunity, okay? I'm seeing that also you're going to have some kind of an opportunity to finally choose what you really want. But again, don't distract yourself with shiny things, because you're going to be offered a lot. A lot will be on offer. Okay, learn a lesson here, because some of you guys might be also, there could be some kind of an addiction there, an addiction to ego, satisfying your ego, and or materialism. It could be money, just very superficial, money oriented type of vibe, whether it's a person that's like this or whether this is you, who you are transforming your energies, whatever this is. But you're going to have an opportunity to break free from a situation where you've been trying to fill a void through this connection, through this situation that is very toxic. And you're going to have an opportunity to ask yourself, what is it about this toxic person, environment, situation that is making you feel like that void is kind of filling up a little bit, right? But it's not really fulfilling you. Like, it's not fulfilling you, but there's something about it that you might be trying to, it's like replacing one problem for another, okay? When you're not really looking at the root of the issue, right? So a brief, just general example is a person here who turns to alcohol and drugs to heal their pain or a trauma. That alcohol and those drugs, sure, they provide a momentary pleasure, momentary satisfaction, but it's not long lasting. And in fact, it's very detrimental to a person's health, because that person becomes an alcoholic, a drug addict, etc. And that void is never fully healed, because it doesn't stem from that outside source of alcohol or drugs. It's a deep-seated issue, right? Like, say, for example, that person who is turning to drugs and alcohol, or material things, or just focus on money, or just focus on sex, or just focus on having a third party situation, or that player energy, that cheater person. It's not that having that third person or options open is what's healing for them, or that drug that's healing for them. No, that's not the main problem. That person has some deep-seated issues with regards to either their childhood, how they were treated, who they were around. Perhaps they were rejected. They have a fear of rejection. They have a fear of being alone. And so they always have other options open. For some other people, if they're turning to drugs and alcohol, it could be very difficult for that person to be vulnerable because they were taught as a child to not show any feelings, not show any emotion, and therefore numb the pain. But now that they're an adult, they might be numbing that pain with these outside things, people, situations. And of course, it could be something more superficial, like if you're at a job, and ask yourself, if you keep encountering people who put all the responsibility on your plate, why do you have this need to always help people, or you can't say no, or literally it could be anything. But ask yourself, what is the void there that you are trying to fill up? Because you're going to have an opportunity to finally heal it, okay, once and for all, like that deep-seated issue. Bring it out into the open and be honest with yourself. I'm seeing here that also you're going to have an opportunity to tell it like it is. If you've been needing to communicate something to somebody and or to cut off any BS from your life, you're going to have the mental strength, the mental capacity to do so. Okay, because you're not going to be wearing your heart on your sleeve. Now, let's go ahead and go into your clarifications, the Empress and the Patience here. Let's clarify those. What is this here all pertaining to? So you have here the Temperance, the Hierophant, the Chariot at the bottom here, the Three of Cups. And let's grab one of these as deeper clarifiers. So you have your number 68, Wombat Spirit, be at home, and there's 2. Be at peace. Interesting. Be peace. Dove Spirit 21. How does the number 21 resonate? The number 68 resonate for you? Wombat Spirit, be at home. Okay. So, this for you, either you're not at home right now, okay, and you're trying to distract yourself with other things that isn't healthy for you, that's not home for you. Because why, right? Answer that question. You only can answer that question. For others of you guys, I see here that maybe you're losing patience because you need to do something either from home, you need to work from home, you want to work from home, be at home, you need to be home with your family, you need to spend more time at home, you need to create a home. Maybe you're not creating a home and you're just trying to escape reality, okay, by always being outside of your house. But there is that reminder, you need to be at home. Okay, in whatever sense this, however you resonate with this, be at home. Wombat Spirit, there you have it. And right here, be peace. Also, be peace. So you may not be at peace right now, and you might be looking for peace outside of you, right? You cannot look for peace outside of you if you don't feel it within. If you feel restlessness within yourself, if there is an internal conflict that is unresolved and you're trying to, fix it by fixing other people's problems. Some people do that a lot, right? Some people cannot face their own reality. They avoid their own, their own conflicts. They don't want to resolve their own conflicts. It's hard for them to resolve their own internal conflicts. So guess what they do? They help other people resolve their conflicts, but their life is like a mess. So, there's something here going on within you that you need to fix first. Don't focus on the outside. Don't focus on other people. Don't say, oh no, I'm too busy. Fill up your schedule with other things. Be at peace. Be peace. In order for you to create peace in your life, you have to be peace yourself. You bring in that peace. Okay? So the number 21, Dove Spirit, be peace. Beautiful messages there. Now, what these other energies are saying here is you're going to end up celebrating. For a lot of you guys, you're going to end up celebrating. For others, if there is a third-party situation, there's going to be some kind of a decision that you need to make, or confrontation. You're going to either have to confront somebody about something. It's not going to be an easy confrontation. There could be some kind of an energy here where people are trying to pull you in one direction and you want to go in this other direction, and it's not going to be an easy win. It's not going to be an easy conversation, or an easy confrontation. Tap into your willpower. You are able to win at this, whatever this is, career related, family, finances, friends, love, whatever this is. I see here that there is a commitment involved in this situation, whether it's a commitment, a love commitment, career commitment, business commitment, family commitment. But this is also telling you, be patient. Again, be patient with the process. Patience is needed here. I'm also sensing that for others of you, there's this kind of energy where it's kind of like, advising you to tap into what is it like. Okay, ask yourself, why are you doing this, right? Why are you doing what you're doing? Is it because of ego, or is it because of something else? Okay, is it because your heart is in it, or is your heart even in it? Are you just doing it for other superficial reasons? So make sure that your values and your morals are set right. Okay, that's what's going to. I feel like it's gonna help you win at whatever this is, or accomplish whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish. Yes, you're gonna end up celebrating for others if there is a third party situation. That's some kind of confrontation that you need to have either with yourself or with this other individual, this other person. Let's go ahead and look deeper into this. You have your reunion or a union. If this is new, this could be a new union, or if this is a reunion, it could be you reuniting with someone, or a place as well. This could be a family member reuniting with you, you reuniting with them, a friend with a coworker, a boss, you reuniting with an idea that you had in the past, and now you want to prepare for this idea that perhaps you didn't have time for in the past. It could be a love situation, whatever it is. The force of love, the force of reunion is unstoppable. Together we are one. So for a lot of you guys, you are either uniting with somebody, and together you guys are going to become an unstoppable energy, create things. Okay, so the force of love, the force of reunion is unstoppable. Together we are one. Okay, reunion. Now let's go ahead and look into your present energies. What is this here for you? So again, the Chariot, the Hierophant, and now the Knight of Pentacles. At the bottom here, the Seven of Wands. Interesting. So I am seeing here that right now there is something here that the universe is saying, don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on something that you know is right or truthful. I'm also sensing that there could be people or one particular person around you who is either challenging or will be challenging you. You're going to be tested. This is saying you will be tested. And if you really want this to change in your favor, you cannot give in and you cannot give up. Stand firm in your conviction in what you believe to be true and to be right. Okay? Don't let that person's situation influence you or scare you. Now, what these other energies are saying, same thing, right? Very similar. Confront a situation. I feel like this is telling you, do what's morally correct. And this time around, make sure that you think it through, that you are slow and steady in moving forward towards a situation, but also strategize and have a plan. Okay? Because this is going to require some kind of slow moving process, because you're going to have to think it through. Let's see what this is pertaining to. Priority. So if this is you, and if you've been ignoring your own wants, needs, desires, so that means that stop making other things, other people your priority. You need to make yourself a priority now and stop ignoring what you want, what you need out of the situation. For others, you've been ignoring somebody that you should be placing as a priority, but instead you are switching those situations around, like you're prioritizing something else or someone else above this person, place, or thing, and that needs to change. Prioritize what you know is morally correct to prioritize, right? Whether this is family, right? You did get home, be at home. Maybe you've been making your career your priority, and you're not giving enough attention to your family. That's just an example. For others, maybe you're not giving attention to a loved one, to a love, to your love life, to yourself. And or if this is the other way around, somebody's not prioritizing you. And by you not giving in, not giving up, and confronting whoever this person is, Okay, confrontation there. This individual is no longer going to make you an option. I'm making you a priority. Actions now match their words. So no more unkept promises, no more empty promises. Now it's about taking action, okay? Making sure priorities are in order. We're going to be going into the extended reading now. And in the extended is where we dive deeper into the situation, into the other person's subconscious thoughts about you, their deeper feelings, emotions for you, their next moves, actions towards you, how this entire situation is all going to develop and turn out for you. And we're going to go ahead and get a final message from source. Okay, so that final message will tie everything up for you. If you want to watch a link to the extended, you can watch that link to the extended down in the description box below. You will find that link. For any personal readings, also, you can find the link to my personal readings down in the description box below. And check out all of your monthly readings, your mid-monthly readings, all of your last week's readings, blessings readings, love readings. You can find all of those links to your sign down in the first comment that I pinned down below as well. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, comment down below. Take very good care of yourselves, and until next time, bye-bye. In the extended reading, I go into the other person's subconsciousness, their deeper thoughts about you, their deeper feelings for you, their next actions, moves, and more. And thank you all so much for all of your positive feedback for the extended reading. I am so glad that you guys are loving the extended reading so much. So again, if you want to check out the link to the extended, the link is down in the description box below. And check out my website at genamoon.com. Click on shop. I do have new jewelry pieces, rings, bracelets, crystals, necklaces, and so much more for both men and women. So check that out at genamoon.com and click on shop, and follow me on Instagram at Gena Moon Official, as I will be posting more on there.